How I shade hair, full tutorial coming soon. We're going to start with a chunk of hair today. Usually I would do line art, but we're just going to start with a sharp pen and add this good old chunk and make sure it's nice and placed on the page. Now I'm going to go in with the Hair 1 brush that I get from Hey Mary Jean. I talk about her brushes a lot, I love them, and just work on a nicer silhouette for this little chunk. And then I'm going to go in with a multiply layer, clip that to the base, and then we're going to get started on shading. I like to start with a soft tapered airbrush to work on the darkest parts of the hair, the shadows, the bends. They don't always make sense, but I kind of just play around with it till I like how it looks. With this chunk, I really only have 2 spots. I'm going to add here and then just a random spot in the hair. Then I'm going to go in with the same brush and different colors, a different multiply layer, and just start shading. And I'm changing the size of my brush and how hard I press and all those sort of things just to make it sort of interesting. It doesn't have to be perfect. Art does not have to be perfect. So I kind of just go around. I really like to do like a thick piece with like a skinnier piece along it. I just kind of play around with it, going from tip to tip all the way or halfway, playing around with it until I really like it. And then I might go in with a screen layer. I used to use an ad layer, but sometimes it's just a bit too much. So here I'm going to go in with a screen layer, add in some brighter pieces. You don't have to do this, but I do think it's fun to have that variation. I like to do just like tiny little sections with this sort of U shape or H shape. In this case, I'm also going to go in on a multiply layer you'll see in a moment and kind of just shade the tips of the hair just to make it more flowy and chunky. It's kind of fun to practice these chunks. I'd recommend practicing first before a full head of hair. Then I'm going to merge. I'm going to use that Hair 1 brush again from Hey Mary Jean, and I'm going to work on a nicer silhouette and just have fun with it. I do this a lot with full heads of hair and all that jazz, and I really think it makes it come to life. Play around with the colors you can just select from your piece. Thanks for watching. Bye!